It's day 6 of the Delphi murder trial. The prosecution today introduces a witness that led them to Richard Allen 5 years after the two killings.
They also spoke to a man that interviewed Allen the week that the teens were killed. Abby Williams and Libby German then were found dead. WANE 15's Alyssa Ivanson just got out of the courtroom. She joins WANE 15's Marcus Truscio live in Delphi with the very latest.
Yes, Alyssa, court got out a little early today, so you've just gotten the past couple minutes. What's the latest?
Yeah, so the afternoon testimony, again, focused on some of those police interviews with Richard Allen, as well as the search of his home in October of 2022. They showed 28 photos of different items taken from his house on that day. It included at least 8 knives, including box cutters, at least 12 different phones, some of them smartphones, some of them flip phones, even some pagers, and 40 caliber bullets, Smith & Wesson, some were Winchester, and some were Blazer brands. So Smith & Wesson, but then also 2 different brands. And then also a Sig Sauer 40 caliber handgun. They then showed that gun in court to the jury. An officer who was part of that search also testified that Allen told him on that day in October of 2022, quote, "It doesn't matter, it's over." We will have much more at 6 o'clock about that search and some of the arguments from the defense.
Yeah, and this morning was kind of setting that up. They spoke with an investigation volunteer who took the stand, who said that she was helping the investigation for years, and while she was cleaning out her desk, they were moving investigation headquarters. She found a lead sheet that had the name Richard Allen Whiteman on it, but what piqued her interest is that this man said that he was on the trail the day that the girls disappeared. So she handed that right to law enforcement, and this was in 2022, 5 years after the girls were killed. And within a month, Allen was in jail, and that's kind of what kickstarted what you saw this afternoon. They also heard from a DNR captain who said he was the first person to interview Allen. He met in a grocery store parking lot for 10 minutes and wrote and took notes on that very lead sheet that was found 5 years later. And he said nothing was abnormal about that meeting. He took Allen's cell phone information and gave it back to the detectives, and I guess it was found in 2022 to kickstart where we are at now.